was want to come here and talk about like there are like literally like people, non-believers in church, in churches, and but I gonna talk about this. It's not just believers in churches, non-believers in churches. Like I don't know if they're there to like watch the people that believe in the church, it Jesus or whatever, but there actually are non-believers in churches because this is how I found out. Well, I used to work at this one place, and the place had people there that were active church members. Not all of them, but some were. One of the active church members, they even have it all over their social media sites and everything. One of the active church members said was getting really offended because like I was praying. And I started out praying where you cannot hear me, but it's like they could feel it. And I was on the other end of the plant that I was working at. Then, and they were at, I was at the front end, they were at the back end. And it's like they could feel it, whatever. And then when I came towards the back end where they were at, they were like, it was like, I still kept praying. I didn't stop praying. I still kept praying, but like it was where they could hear, and I got where I didn't care if they heard it or not. Well, anyways, so what happened was like it wasn't loud or anything. They were just like real close. Like at that point, that's the only reason why they heard it, because it wasn't loud. It was like, cause it was like right next to me. Like that's the only way that they could hear it, cause I was low saying stuff. The person was like really irritating. It's like, not everybody believes in God. Just can't get mad because I don't believe in God. And I'm like looking like, but you have all over social media sites, because this person is friends with different people that that I know on social media sites. That's how I've seen this. Like I've seen it before. I don't try and search this person up or anything, but I've seen it. And that's how I've seen it. And I was sitting there thinking, like, you have all this stuff about God and all sorts of stuff, and you don't believe in God. So I don't know if they're there to watch the people that believe in God, but they're there. And it was getting so irritated, like, to the point where this person was like, well, everybody don't believe in God just because I don't believe in God and all sorts of stuff. They kept saying stuff, and they were saying basically they didn't believe in God, and that it was a bunch of stuff. Like it was a bunch of like behind the scenes stuff. So I don't know, but if all I know is it was basically they didn't believe in God, and so y'all keep going to these different churches and things. Not all churches are bad, so don't go on here saying crazy stuff, thinking that you're saved and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, you get saved and all that stuff, but that don't mean you saved because you go to a certain church, because a lot of these churches have non-believers there also, and it's kind of creepy. And they were really bothered. Like, this is active church members, really bothered that I was praying. They were really bothered. to the point where they're cracking jokes talking about because I hadn't been to church in a while and all that sort of stuff, that uh I must not love God too much because I haven't been to a building. Like, that shows that they haven't opened up a Bible and read it, because they read it, they would say such ridiculous statements. So, like, all I'm saying is, like, if you go to these places, because like I said, like I've said plenty of times, like, you're not supposed to be around people like that. You need to kind of like watch it, because they're there. Non-believers are also like in these churches. Be aware.